Salam everyone, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. So this part of the series is going to be based on corrections. So there were some mistakes I made in pronunciation. We're going to correct those mistakes in this series. They're not major mistakes. They're just mistakes in doubling. You'll see what I'm talking about. I hope you all are doing well. So let's get to it. Before anything, I want to say that the book that we're using is The Essential Guide to Tigrigna, the language of Eritrea and Tigray, Ethiopia, by Andrew Tadras and Abraham Takhlu. So let's get started. First, on page 20, so if you remember, we started with the pronouns. On page 20, so everything was correct, but so I'm going to go over these again, just to clarify. So for the pronouns, I is ane, you, nissacha, you feminine, second person feminine, nissachi. By the way, I'll tell you where my mistakes were. So far, we're okay. Nissachi, nissachatkum, you masculine plural, or if you're addressing someone respectfully, nissachatkum, you feminine plural, or if you're addressing someone respectfully, or someone meaning someone who's like, older than you, someone someone of a special honor. Nissachatkin, so nissachatkum, nissachatkin, he masculine, third person singular. Nissu, he respectfully. Nissom, she feminine. Nissa, she with respect, the respectful way of saying it, the polite way or respectful way of saying she. Nissen, we, us. Nihna, they, feminine plural. Nissaten, so it's not nisaten, it's nissaten. You'll hear people saying it as nisaten. According to the dictionary that I referred to, it's nissaten. There's a doubling at the sa. Nissaten, they, masculine plural. Nissatom, okay? Nissatom, nissaten, nissatom. So that's how it is. So for all of the ones that have any sa, it's all doubled. Nissachi, nissacha, not nissacha, nissacha, not nissachi, nissachi, nissu, nissachatkum, nissaten, nissatum. Okay, guys. So that's for that. Now we go to page 24. A few pages down. So we talked about the verb to be. So the verb to be, which comes from the infinitive makhwan, the verb to be. So for I am, yeah, it's yeah with a doubling. Yeah, not yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I may have said it as yeah anyway, but it's yeah. It can also be iye, iye, iye. It's either or e, in the sixth order or e in the third order. So iye or iye. Icha, ichi, ichum. All of this is fine. And then for you, it's EU, not you. EU. When people speak, when they speak fairly quickly, so it might sound like you, or they might not even say the part. They might just say you. Like when you hear songs, I think they just say you or ya. But that's it's just when people talk. It's that's just how it goes. In any almost any language is that way. So he is EU, and ya. You and ya. Same thing for here. Iyom, iyen. Iyom Iyen. Not Iyom Iyen. Iyom Iyen. You hear the doubling? Iyom Iyen. That's the proper way to pronounce it. Everything else is fine there. As for this part here, you see where it says Aina Barkun, Aina Barkan. So, okay, so for this one, this one is one. So I tried to consult the dictionary and I couldn't find anyone to talk to about this. So this one, I believe, is Aina Barkun. Aina Barkun. Like that. Aina Barkun. Not Aina Barkun. Aina Barkun. If this one has a mistake in it, I will correct it in one of the upcoming lessons. But my understanding, I consulted another lesson, not my lesson, another person's lesson, trying to find the way I heard the gentleman, the brother, pronounce it is Aina Barkun. I think that was the word. Aina Barkun, Aina Barkan. So Aina Barkun, Aina Barkan. I will do a little bit more research on this word. Unfortunately, my Tigrigna resources are not very vast, but I do the best I can. So Aina Barkun, Aina Barkan, Aina Barkun, Aina Barkumen, Aina Barkunen, Aina Baran, Aina Barten, Aina Baratin, Aina Barun, Aina Baran, Aina Barnan. So there is no doubling, not that I know of. If there is, I will mention it in the future. Okay, guys. So then let's jump to page 20, back to page 20. And what am I looking for here? I have like a list, so. There's nothing here regarding anything that I'm... Okay, forget page 20, because there's nothing here that I need to... there's nothing here that we already went through these. Let's jump to page 27. Page 27 is the verb to have. So the verb to have, so everything here, okay. So let me just check to see that you guys can see clearly. So the verb to have is mehlau or munan. Mehlau, I have seen munan or munan. I'm not sure how it's pronounced. I'm not saying that it doesn't exist. There are different ways to say different things sometimes, so there's nothing wrong with that. In any case, it just gives us something to research, which is good because we learn like that. So, so all of these ones down here, the negative, the yablayin, yabilkan, yabilkan, these are all, in my understanding, these are all, we did all of this correctly. So yablomin, yabillomin, yabilnan, yabillan. That's how it works. So it wouldn't be yablan, it's yabillan. I think I already did this correctly, but just to go over it again, I don't have yablayin, you don't have masculine, yabilkan, you don't have feminine, yabilkun, you don't have masculine plural, yabilkumin, you don't have feminine plural, yabilkunin. He does not have yabillun, she does not have yabillan, they do not have masculine. Yabillomin, my guess for they do not have feminine, probably yabillanin, I'm not sure, but I forgot to inquire about that. It might be yabillanin, but in any case, and then we do not have yabilnan. So that's how it is for that. Now, for these here, okay, these I have, you have, and I had. We're going to go over these. Here, same thing, by the way. Remember, we spoke about the nabare. I nabaranin, I nabarakan, I nabarakan. That's my understanding. But I'll get back to you on that in a future lesson, because the majority of what I have here, pretty much 90% of what I have is all correction. It's these nabares that are the ones I did not get to. I had to give you guys something. I didn't want to leave you guys hanging. I didn't want to continue on to another lesson just yet. So I have aleni. There's a doubling. Aleni. You have aleka to masculine. You have feminine. Aleki. You have masculine plural. Alekum. You have feminine plural. Alekun. He has alewo. She has alewa. They have alewom. We have alena. Alena. That's what I had seen. So it's all doubled when it comes to this. They're all doubled. The suffix is here. Aleni, aleka, aleki, alekum, alekun, alewo, etc. Okay, as per the dictionary, which I will show you, by the way, guys. I don't have it with me at the moment. Anyway, so I had neiruni. You had neiruka, masculine. You had feminine, neiruki. You had masculine, masculine plural, neirukum. Feminine plural, you had neirukun. He had neiruwo. She had neiruwa. They had neiruwom. We had neiruna. Okay, guys? And then I told you for these, the nabarans, I'll get back to you on that. I can do that in the middle of another lesson, no problem. Okay, so let us see what else we have. Lesson 12, we already went over the corrections there. I'll still go back there anyway. So lesson 12 was 32 to 35. Okay, so yeah, so with lesson 12, I went over it in the last discussion. In lesson 13, I went over the corrections. So man, yamin, meduwal, yidawul, muwassakh, yuwassakh, muwadda, yuwadda, mir'ai, yira'i, mishyat, yishayit. So we already went over this in the last. So for this one, refer to the video before it, which is lesson 13. So lesson 13 has these particular these corrections for lesson 12. As for the words that involve nabare, I will get to them, God willing. I'll give you guys a clear answer. I'll probably include it in one of the lessons. All right, guys, so that's what I have for you in this particular video. Thanks for watching, and thanks for your patience. And let's learn, God willing. Let's learn. That's our goal. Peace be with you. I'll see you next time.